Hello, guys. What is up? All right. So this is going to be um my first proper live stream. Let's watch this video. So this video has been going viral in the, I don't know, maybe yesterday, since yesterday.
And back in the United States, a video capturing a confrontation by an American man has gone viral, sparking widespread outrage on social media. The clip shows a white American aggressively confronting a man of Indian origin in a parking lot, demanding to know why he is in his country and insisting that Indians are flooding white nations. Now, despite the unprovoked attack, the victim remains calm and dignified, choosing not to escalate the situation. The video has, in fact, triggered a wave of condemnation online, with users highlighting a surge in xenophobia. More on this troubling incident in our next report.
A disturbing video is doing rounds on social media, one that exposes the ugly face of racism in modern-day America. Shared by the X account Abrahamic Lincoln, the video shows an Indian...
Okay, let's see who this Abrahamic Lincoln is. This dude got really famous after this video. Must be... Where is the video of this? Did he delete the video or what? Probably deleted the video, I guess. Looks like this guy's this is what he does. Oh, look at this. Mean things to an innocent Indian man.
And asks him to go back. Let's play out for you that entire sequence.
You're an invader. Why don't you build your own country? Why are you being a parasite? You think it's...
Looks like this is what this is his job, probably. I don't know how old the original video is. It could have gone viral recently, but okay, let's continue the...
Indian origin man being randomly confronted by a white American who launches into a wild xenophobic rant, all while filming himself.
Why are you in my country? Why are you here? Yeah, why are you in America? I don't like you guys here. There's too many of you guys here.
Now the Indian man, caught off guard, doesn't flinch. Instead, he simply responds with a calm, "Oh, is it?" and walks away with a composed, "All right." The incident appears to have taken place in a parking lot. No provocation, no argument, just pure racism on display. But the internet was not silent. The video captioned, "White guy confronts a random Indian man for no reason. What a racist piece of trash," has now gone viral, clocking over 1 million views. Social media erupted in support of the Indian man and condemnation of the racist outburst. White guy randomly confronting a peaceful Indian man. For what? His race, his existence, disgusting, said one user. Good that the Indian ignored this so-called patriotic white immigrant. Then another user commented, "Tell me how to beg for views without begging, just drag India." But one comment cut deep. It said, "You need to know your background, English, or white people are not from America." Another said, "You probably don't like them because they make more money than you do." Many even pointed out the irony that white Americans themselves are descendants of immigrants. Another comment said, "If all migrants leave America today, the country wouldn't even exist anymore, and land goes back to native people." Despite being one of the most successful ethnic communities in the United States, Indian Americans often find themselves to be the target of such hateful behavior. With over 5.2 million people of Indian origin in the United States, they are among the most educated, highest earning and law-abiding groups. Yet, racism does not discriminate. It finds its target. Shockingly, while many denounced the American man's behavior, some supported him online. "Couldn't agree more," wrote one troll. "Make them uncomfortable whenever you see them," said another. But the overwhelming sentiment was loud and clear. This was hate, pure and simple. A study has revealed half of Asian Americans in the United States faced hate in 2024. These range from school bullying to violence. Among the hardest hit,
Yeah, this I don't know how many of you guys have experienced racism. Is anyone? I don't know if anyone is even watching. Right. Maybe leave a comment if who is watching. If you're Indian, let me know if you've experienced racism, be it any country, irrespective of which country you live in. Let me know in the comment if you've ever experienced racism. There's another video that I watched. I think another guy, not the same person. Okay, maybe this one. This video.
Dung on their face and then like sleeping like cockroaches and parasites wiping cow dung on their face and then like sleeping with white men's wives, you know, because well he's a doctor and I could have a better life over here, you know. And then the next thing you know, you're with some fat fupa.
I think this lady is also known for her you know, like shocking shock value kind statements.
Stinky, like
I
disgusting.
think she's a stand-up comedian. I reacted to one of her videos, one of her stand-up thing, not so long ago.
Sting cow dung ridden dot head Indian that will never assimilate into your culture ever. They brush their teeth with this stuff. They eat soup that's this stuff. They're disgusting parasitic people. And then we want to embrace them. And then Fox tells you how excited you should be that all of these Indians are coming here and that we're going to be so much more intellectually advanced and technologically sound because of the Indians. No, they are third world parasites, and they're pieces of crap, and they're terrible people who have no moral ground or upstanding. And you're right, they don't value the human life, and they gang rape women. That's who these people are. Cockroaches and
my advice to both of these people is like first learn how to use a bidet and then come back and talk to us. See, I'm not saying there's problems in India. India is like the most populated country in the world. So when you have that kind of population, the issues come along with it, right? Like no country is perfect, but when you have the most, the number one most populated country in the world, I mean, and we've been around for like, I don't know, 5,000, 6,000 years. So I've already mentioned this in another video as well, but some of these racism seems like it's some kind of agenda, and some of it could be ignorance, but yeah, there'll always be such people. What is this?
And that's disgusting. You look nasty, alright? Don't come out in public like this again. Sincerely. Nobody comes in public like this.
I don't use Twitter that much. It looks like Twitter is a bit darker than YouTube. Good that this being recorded. Someone, or I don't know who the person himself is recording, or well, these guys they seem to know. So it's see, so now this is a Mexican woman. She herself being an immigrant. Hey. Problem is, majority of Indians are bloody racist. They abhor blacks and subject them to most human conditions over underpaid blacks. It's like Somalis can't live with blacks in the same place. They can't shop from black shops. They are full of hate. I don't disagree. In India there is this hatred against dark skin. I'm from the southern part of India. I'm a South Indian, so I'm aware of that. Like North Indians, they discriminate against South Indians. That happens too. And there's caste system and whatnot. Yeah, that is there. That is there. Interesting that Indian women send people speaking against Indian men racism such texts, and you wonder why our image is bad globally. You don't deserve your mercy for this is the kind of stuff they're saying. Remember, I was defending an Indian man on here because they face a lot of racism. And an Indian lady messaged me and said, "Don't defend those thugs." So that's I've noticed that, right? Like especially with Indian women who go to a foreign country and then settle down, they have this mindset that Indian men ain't shit. You know that kind of mindset? They, I don't know how to explain that, but I've noticed that with a lot of Indian women who are abroad, who settle down in the US or Australia or any country for that matter. They like once they become non-residential Indians, NRIs we call them, right? So they have this kind of superiority complex against men back in India as well as men who could be living in the same country as they are, but they somehow develop this mindset that Indian men ain't shit. Maybe because they have access to, I don't know, like other white men or black men or Arab men or I don't know, Korean men or whatnot, right? Like because in a global in general, right, the image of Indian men is not that good. Like we get criticized for our accents, and we get criticized for all kinds of smell and this and that, right? So I don't know. They also find look at Indian men that way. They probably start looking at Indian men that way because of that. But that is there. It's difficult to explain, but if you know, you know. Hmm. Yeah, this happened a few days back. I've reacted to this as well. So Zoran Mamdani ate with his hands, and then the mainstream right wing media, like, they lost their shit. And it was like the comments were all like racist, like, oh, you're eating like a third world someone from the third world eating rice with their hands. And then these guys eat burgers and pizzas with their hands, and then Indians are racist with their own race. If skin complexion is dark, you're looked down upon. If you're fair, you're favored. That is true. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. That is sad, but that is there. It was on Chinese social media, now banned, but now I can confirm that all racism against Indians is because of China. Chinese are obsessed with narrating misinformation of Indian businessmen. They use Christianity and marriage as a tool of influence. I'm not sure about that. I mean, in Sydney, some of my good friends are actually Chinese. Like, there's a lot of Asians in Sydney. If you guys didn't know, like when I first came to Sydney, I noticed that right away. There's lots of restaurants, Asian restaurants. You have lots of Thai restaurants here. You have lots of Chinese restaurants. Korean barbecue restaurants are a lot, and Indonesian restaurants have been like popping up everywhere in the past 3 4 years. Indonesian is one of my favorite cuisines. Like I think Indonesian cuisine is going to be like huge in the coming few years in Australia at least. It's delicious. And yeah, I don't know about like other cities in Australia, but at least in Sydney, lots and lots of Asians are there, from the Vietnamese to, I don't know, Thai, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, lots of Asians. Crazy how India pops up in 5G. Oh, is it? Hmm. This account is run by an Indian based in India. The sole purpose of attacking British Muslims, the Indian government is using. That yeah. So the current party is like is BJP is like a Hindu, a nationalist kind of a party. So that the Muslim hate is also there. Like yeah, that is there. Started the racism against Indian people and went MIA. I am not. I didn't. I never followed this guy, but I remember vaguely reading somewhere that he had some kind of a food with a Twitter account, Indian Twitter account or something like that. Mm. This I saw this. This Indian lady casually eating rice with her hands. See, I would, in her defense, I would say
Ask them to come soon, huh?
she probably is not even aware that eating with her hands is considered is frowned upon in the West. Because I didn't know till I was in India. I didn't know. Till I was in South India. I didn't know. After I went to the northern part of India, I kind of became conscious about it because my friends started pointing out. But I still don't understand that, like why eating with your hands is considered I don't know, third world dish, but you don't wash your ass after shitting. Did he start that? Hmm, maybe. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is there. Not only this, like the upper caste ones, discriminating against the lower caste ones. That is also there. That's it's so common. Guys get killed for riding a horse or things like that, like because it's like an ego thing with upper caste people. All right. Huh. So let's lighten up this thing. Let's listen to some nice music, huh? Okay. What shall we listen to? So I like this artist. So I'm going to, every time I do a stream, I'm going to finish it with a Kizomba song. How does that sound? Kizomba.
At Red Energy, we understand modern Australian life. We get you because we live here too. It's just one of the reasons we're Canstar Blue's most awarded energy retailer. Make the switch to Red today.
So these are the kinds of ads that we get in Sydney.
Chew you good. Extra.
So Kizomba is a music genre. Is really popular in France, Spain, Portugal, and a few other European countries. Right? It started in Lisbon, Portugal. Started by the Afro-Portuguese diaspora from the former African colonies of Portugal. Cape Verde, Mozambique, Angola, all those countries. And it's a zouk, is a kind of zouk music. It's a zouk subgenre, and it's very slow and sensual, and it's melodious as well, and it's so addictive. Like, I fell in love with Kizomba. It's been maybe 13-14 years now. I've been listening to Kizomba music, and I've been learning Kizomba dance as well. I'm not like that good a dancer, but yeah. Okay. So let's listen to this song, and then we'll end the stream by the end of it.
E por maneira de ser desejar. É por maneira de ser que irresistível. Magia do amor. Amor é sussurro. Amor é fofa. Segredo é incrível. Sim, amor é um paraíso. Que dá a descobrir magia do amor e valor de boa beleza. Doçura, fofa, os olhos que tá brilhando. Irresistível. E o segredo é incrível. My baby, oh baby, my baby, oh baby. Say my baby, no 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 baby. Oh baby, say my baby, oh baby, baby, no baby, no way. See that I baby, no baby, no way. No, 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 baby. Oh baby, see my baby, oh baby, my baby, oh baby, my baby, oh baby, doçura, amor fofa. Oh baby, o segredo é incrível.
How beautiful is that song, huh? Amazing. Amazing. All right. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow in another live stream. Until then,